woke up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I put through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every. I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical. Body up and honest, that's so typical. How I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. That's so typical. Body up and honest, that's so typical. How I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna bust it out, the ridicule. It's typical.
I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I man point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home, then I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. What happens in time in the diabetes?
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Right back to Tootin. And this time... They are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Tomato.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New England. His first touchdown of the new campaign. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Hey, run!
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Easy, Ralph! Son, this one's hot. Eleven.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Lou! On red. Go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Red.
To throw is Lawrence. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Loop. Red on red.
Lawrence going to give it to Jenkins, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Late catchment up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 46, here's second and 8.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, going to gain it to good enough for the first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Easy. Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be complete to Chutin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Hey, tomato. Done. Go.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the set. Think right. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son.
Now here's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, Ron. Great job. Son.
Here's Lawrence. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Lawrence now. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake. So they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They send Godwin in motion. They motion a receiver right. Throwing on third down is May. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's in! Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Patriots. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go, sir. Hey, what's that?
They'll motion a tight end right. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. A give here to Pacheco. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, it's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion! Soko, hot! Safe right! Here we go.
Another run here with Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Go, Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, it's hot!
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. To throw on first down is May. Godwin working the right side. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 61 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Out of the gun, here's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Williams in motion. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal? They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll try and throw. Here's May. And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. Fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on fourth and goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
Hey, run!
Run out of the gun, and it's 2. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
All right, let's go. There we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A dive and a catch. Incredible. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On play action, here's May. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Down the field, got him in, and he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw now, May. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Five. Crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
Bates' kick is good. And the Patriots going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, go. Check. Hey, change attack. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hurt. Rig alert. Street. Riggs. Dirty left. Hey, I'm gone.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, gone.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
From
line.
the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Lion. On, this is hot. Hey, smash. Take right open. Go.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Rip, 23. Soko, hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, here's May. open. Downfield, it's Johnson. And he will go all the way. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Chris Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Sink right. Hey, 11.
On first down, Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 loose.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
All right, let's go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
To throw is Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Patriots 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is caught. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Hey. Silver.
Here's a design run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
All right, here we go. Side. Hurt. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
Made out on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
On a run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up?
Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, now. Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up?
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Hey, what's up? Rip.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going. And now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Dirty left. Go.
Lawrence. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Run over center now with Tootin. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
5-yard gain on the play.
30 left.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Lawrence now. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and long.
2nd down, Lawrence. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.